live for our first district game. Going live a little early today. We have Edina White taking on Chaska Purple. With me on the call, I think I've got Ephraim Berman and Chris Dorsey joining me shortly. Boys have not taken ice yet. We have a parent tunnel going on, so I'm going to capture that. So bear with us. Keep going.
Are you here?
There's the fire up.
Betty, that's a good one.
Black Betty.
Are we on record yet?
Ladies and gentlemen,
We gotta go to work.
for the thousands in attendance here at ringside, and the millions watching around the world on television, this is the moment we've all been waiting for.
You know what spreads faster than any virus?
What's the one they need?
It's fear.
Is this Pitbull? I love Pitbull Nation.
You can either
This is my favorite serious channel. Yeah, that's a fast one. What? Congratulations. Girl Scout of the century right there. I think they're going out that door. I think so. I know, but I think they go. That's you're missing the tunnel. I just did the Roger Rabbit.
Okay, we've got it.
Flexing. Okay, now Jesse has to do it. You've been working out in sweat. Prove yourself.
Got a bad shoulder.
Let's see if sweat works. Come on, you can do it. Here. I'll give you a left.
I was going to do one-handed now, but...
It doesn't mean anything. We're gonna have
making our way up now to our little perch.
You tell me whatever one you want me to take. You good? Yep. You want to do your intro?
Already did.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. It is just before 4 o'clock here in Edina. No rush getting through warm-up today, as there will be no buzzed game. We have as much time as we need to get this game completed. Edina sporting their whites with green and gold trim, skating from left to right on your iPhones this afternoon. A few small differences with playoff hockey. The periods are slightly longer. We'll be playing 3 15-minute stop time periods, 90-second penalties, and again, no buzzed game. So we will get the full 45 minutes of hockey in today. Edina scoring up against the Chaska purple team, who won yesterday against the Minnetonka black team. This is a play-in game, which means the winner will go into double elimination tournament starting tomorrow. The loser will sadly end their hockey season. So a little bit of intensity here for the boys. Zach in nets for Edina. Give me 1 second, actually. I'll go back.
You want to switch spots with me?
Yeah, I just don't want to crowd you with a poster.
Yeah. You all good?
Find out.
Slight differences in setting, right? It's so funny.
All right, the refs are going through their final net checks. Chaska going for a classic around the net celebration, as do the boys in white. I don't know whose voice gets loud in that group, do you know?
I don't know who the ringleader is for our squad. Could be Gorski, could be Bancroft as captain and assistant captain.
There's barely taller than the net.
Little ice baby to get us going. All right, here we go. For all the marbles, as they say, or at least enough marbles to keep the season going. So what they say. All right, I'm joined here by Cassie, who is going to remind me repeatedly that my sayings are usually outdated and out of place. Edina takes up the puck inside their own blue line, lifts it over to Wyatt Smith, who gets it over to Gorski. He puts on the brakes. He's looking back for Banks. Banks wires country mile wide, and that goes into the corner. Smith first on it, though, puts it in deep, and Sprague goes to collect it. Good energy here by Edina to get things going. Now it's Gorski on the side of the net. He puts it back the other way, and Prang steps down from his defensive post. He jostles in the corner. Puck rolls back where Gorski is there to collect it. He brings it back to Prang, who bobbles it for a moment but takes control, gets it over to Banks. Banks, quick shot. Wyans fires. Oh, and that is tipped just wide. Good play in front there, and now Edina goes for a quick change. We have a quick break, though. Number 21, probably the best skater for Chaska, shoots off the stick of Banks. Good job. And here comes Dorsey the other way. Dorsey floats it, though, picked off by 22. Thankfully, he loses the handle, and Kelly picks it up. Kelly steps inside, and Smith, who is with the rush. That was not offside, but they called it anyway as he lost it in his skates. Gives Edina the opportunity to go for a change. What are we looking for in terms of some things to do today, my friend?
We are here to score early. That's been the Achilles heel of this team, and I think if we can get some momentum early, the energy of this squad today, it's do or die. We need this.
Hughes rings it around the boards. Number 4 for Chaska. We'll see if we can pick up some names to make it a little easier. He takes a tumble, and Chaska goes up the middle. They chip it out to the far wing. Hughes going to get there first. Tries to put it up the wall past Roberts does, and it squeaks through the defenseman back all the way into the Chaska zone. Number 4, Baker, goes back to collect it. Good stick there by Kelly. He steps inside the forechecker, and now Kelly comes across the blue line. He cuts the middle. The puck goes through, as does he, but they're not together. Dorsey rebound. Oh, shot just wide there by Bancroft off the near side post. And now Chaska collects it, comes out to neutralize, but Bancroft on the back check recovers the puck and gets it over to Hughes. Hughes tries to find Dorsey. Dorsey happy to get it just inside the line, and now he fights through the defender. The puck goes into the corner. Good energy from the Edina team, but as Chris was saying, we need to see some goals. Number 4 whips it around the board, kept in there by Lundqvist. Lundqvist fires, tip. Puck sneaks in. Yes! Good forecheck there by Edina. Poor clearing attempt, and Lundqvist kept it in, and I think we got a tip in front, and that makes it 1-0 for the good guys.
Who tipped it in? I didn't even see it. I was watching the puck. I wasn't watching the player.
It was like slowly trickling through the side. As a goalie dad, that is painstaking to watch, but as an Edina dad, that is amazing. Sigstad comes hard down the right wing, goes out in front, over to Olsen. What a save! They jam hard at it, and now we get a whistle. Good puck movement again by Edina. Not quite 2.5 minutes in, and just over 2.5 minutes in, and we are moving on all cylinders. Sigstad now out there with Steffi and Olsen. Puck comes back to Lundqvist. Lundqvist directs it to the net. Good stick there by Lundqvist to break up the first clearing attempt, and now number 10 tries to break away. Good back check there by Sigstad, who chips it over to Sandberg. Sandberg sees it roll off his stick, but House is there to pick it up. He cuts through the middle and then goes wide. House, with a head on a swivel, tried to go in front over to Olsen, and that was outside his reach. Good play by Stefan to force the poor clearing attempt again, and Edina once again able to keep it in Chaska's zone. Chaska on their heels. Good step up there by House. He winds, fires. Oh. Good blocker save by the goalie.
Nice step up by House.
I believe he's a Johnson, one of the many Johnsons to sport a name of the Johnson on this Chaska team. Here comes Gorski. He shoots. Oh, and he just misses that far post. Lundqvist takes a good angle to the puck as Chaska was on a change. Now House looks up ice. He's got a couple men. He tries to go hard up the middle, but picked off by 21. 21 winds, fires, shoots it to that far post. That was a little bit over his near post, so there would have been a little window there. Good play there by Sprague. Nice play by Smith to House. House goes in front to Gorski, but he's tied up on the back check by 21. Living up to his billing, 21, the best two-way player on this team.
And also the tallest.
Also the tallest. That gives him points in the big man category. Oh, it's a category.
Oh, it's huge guy category, and it's an important
huge
one.
Guy category.
It's a metric we focus on.
When you have no other statistics, those are the ones we use. ringed around the boards, kept in for a moment by 9. He shoots it, tipped again. Oh, the double tip. That goes through the crease. Zach was tracking the first tip, I think. Prag then knocked it back into him. Couple shots don't make it through, but now Chaska taking some shots from far. Pranger on the puck, stops, regroups, puts it behind the net over to House. House goes up to the blue line, and that one hits Prang again. That kid is like a magnet for the puck. Edina gets it out to center ice, and Gorski goes for a change, as does everybody else. 21 gets a stick on it for a moment just to nullify the icing, and now Bancroft comes back to collect it. He gets it up to Dorsey. Dorsey on his heels, gets tipped off his stick for a moment, but he recovers. He goes in deep. Going behind the net, still is Dorsey, blows a tire behind the net. Banks tries to keep the zone, loses it on the back end, and he recovers in center ice. Edina has it in deep. I'm getting some questionable reception issues, so if you guys can shoot us some notes and let us know if it's working or not. Oh, Banks fans, and now we got a bit of a break. 2-on-1 here, broken play. 46 Roberts comes down the left-hand side. Good recovery there by Banks. Nullifies it. Puck comes up to the blue line. That goes out past the defender, and Dorsey gives chase along with Kelly. The goalie comes out to meet it at the hash marks. They roll it up the near side boards. Bancroft should get there. He does, but it goes between him and the boards, and now Hughes forced to knock it back in. Dorsey still in the zone. Lunker shot it, but I don't know if somebody tipped it. I don't know if it hit their goalie or one of our guys.
Going back to that last break that Chaska Chan had, notice how Prang was picking up the trailer. Beautiful. We didn't see that earlier in the season.
Here comes number 93, one of the many Johnsons. Shot from forward. Oh. Zach gets just enough of that to push it wide. Now wraparound, Zach shuts the door once, twice. Chaska still banging away. That shot, knocked down by Zach, good save. Puck comes back to the point. Good job by Olsen to get his stick there.
There's a break.
And then Steffi leaves it for Olsen, just outside his reach, but Edina has successfully eliminated the pressure. Chaska goes around the boards. Over to Hughes. Hughes goes over to his D partner and Mizzle. Mizzle going to be pressured there by 10. Mizzle chips it up, but the only one there is 7 in purple. Now Mizzle gets it back, catches it in his left hand, and floats it up the middle. Is there enough backspin? Is there enough backspin? No, there is not enough backspin. Curlers have not been out there. The sweeping is subpar. Let's go, White!
Little change in the action. Chaska Chan showing some energy after a complete domination by Edina early in the period. 7:56 left to go. Gorski on the draw.
Lundqvist goes around the net, puts it over to House. House over to Sprague. Sprague to Gorski. Gorski off the wall to Smith. Smith tries to beat the defender wide. He rolls it back to the middle. Nice play by 29 to pick that up. Gorski stays with it and his man. Puck comes free and Smith gives chase. Good float pass, but that's going to be picked off by 21. House, nice play at the blue line to hold it. That breakout pass goes nowhere, and House collects it. House chips it nicely over to Smith. Smith to the middle, and Gorski. Gorski now over to Sprague. Good puck moving by Edina. Sprague winds, fires, and gloved by the Chaska goalie. Good puck movement there by Edina.
Nice combination there. Over to Sprague. Sprague getting the quick shot off. Keep peppering this goalie. He's on the smaller side, so if we go upstairs on him, look for some high cheese. That's the formula.
The way the kids say it these days. Good play there by Bancroft to eliminate that clearing attempt by Chaska. Chaska now tries the boards. Banks there this time. He knocks it down once. Kelly knocks it down twice. Chaska finally able to just get it out, and Kelly returns it into the Chaska zone. 16 puts it back the other way. Kelly there first. They bang away at it. Even the ref chooses to get involved momentarily, and now Chaska tries behind their net. Stripped there by Dorsey. That's going to be a hook, and Chaska's going to the box for 90 seconds. Good forecheck there by Edina, forcing Chaska to use their stick versus their legs, and that's going to cost them 90 seconds.
Time for Edina's first man advantage of the game. I've been told that the different power play units are referred to as Buzz and Sting. I don't know which one's which, but they got
this
two
will be our
units.
first Edina Power Play, brought to you by the Sweat Gym for all your sweat needs.
It's not a thing. Sweat gym.
Yep. Smith goes in the corner. Has the puck behind the net. You're looking for room at the point. Brings it over to Banks. Banks gets it to Gorski. Gorski winds, fires. That boy is going to feel that in the morning. Gorski picks it up. Johnson hobbled. Stays on the ice though. Banks knocks it back towards Stefan. Sandberg now. Oh, cross ice pass almost broken up there by Smith, but Chaska recovers. And now Smith is on it. Good, tenacious play here by Edina. Not giving up any room to the boys in purple. Banks back to Smith. It's purple.
Oh, look at
Over
that.
to Gorski. Gorski's yes! What puck movement? A little up top action. I'm getting hanging. There it is. Oh yeah.
NHL style power play.
Scores to make it 2-0. Great puck movement. Great tenacity by Smith on the boards to make it 2-0 with 6 minutes left to go here in the first frame. Chaska on the draw. Nelson, number 21, picked it up, brought it back to his D, but I think Bancroft's going to have the opportunity to keep it in. He does. He swings it behind the net. Dorsey picks it up on his backhand. He gets control. This is where he was hooked a moment ago, and that sent him to the power play that led to the goal. Dorsey cuts back again. Nice move, stays in control of the puck. Leaves it there for Kelly. Kelly tries to chip it back to Anders. Anders winds, fires. Low shot, skips off the mitt of the goalie into the corner. Now it comes back to Hughes. Hughes floats it over the head of Bancroft, who bails out of the way. And now Dorsey jostles for it behind the net. He goes down, and Chaska tries the far side with 17. They cut it up the middle to number 21, and 21's going to lead a 2-on-3. Nelson winds, fires, upstairs, blocked down by Zach. Nice save. Cuts across the middle, and Kelly picks it up. Good burst of energy by Kelly. He waits, goes backwards, but leaves it for Dorsey. Good poke check there by Johnson, the goalie, and he scoots it into the corner. There are many Johnsons on this team, I believe 3. That puck sits on the dasher board, that's 1. It goes behind the net into the far corner, and Kelly gets run into. Good job by Ford holding up, actually used his body, but did not plaster as him. I thought he might have. Hughes chips it over to Bancroft. Bancroft flips it into the middle of the ice, rolls towards the goalie, and there's Johnson with the big stick. He puts it into the corner. Comes out of the corner as Kelly brings it back all the way to the point. Onder shoots, tips, upstairs, and wide. 4:20 left to go, and Edina continues to put pressure, but that pass intercepted by 21, and he's going to come down. He keeps looking low glove side. He shoots again low glove side. That's stick to side by Zach. Chipped out to the blue line and knocked around. Now Hughes goes to collect it. Pass up to Bancroft. Bancroft floats it cross ice. Some serious sauce on that one. Is Olsen able to knock it in? And Sigstad, I don't even say he gives chase, but leads the rush. He gets it there to Olsen. Olsen and Sigstad doing some damage down low. Sigstad, tried to find Steffi. Pass never made it through. Good job there by Lundqvist to turn patiently. Now he leads the rush. Potential first goal scorer, we don't actually know. Good job by Lundqvist to hold his zone. Now it comes back. Sigstad there to pick up support for Lundqvist. Chaska has to try the other side. Here comes number 46, Roberts. He's all by his lonesome. That puck, though, doesn't... now it's out of the zone. Number 89 is Eddie. Eddie brings it back to 16, and they go D to D. That's the most consecutive passes we've seen from Chaska so far. Let's see if they can turn it into anything. That goes off the stick of 46, Roberts, and House goes to get it. He leaves it for Sandberg. Sandberg floats it to the middle. And now Rogers, who seems to have lost his chin strap, gets it in deep for House. House is winding up. Let's see if we can see those legs move. Here he goes, cutting through the middle. He's got lots of room. Cuts wide. Ford tried to take him out, but ended up on the wrong side of the collision. Now he's on his backside, and the puck is underneath him. And it looks like we'll have a whistle either inside or outside the zone. Good to see Hudson back on his feet after that good rush.
I couldn't tell if he was down for the count. I think he was just frustrated that he didn't power
I
through.
think a little bit of all those things. Out? Oh no. All right, sounds like our stream is out, but we will load it up after. That's really disappointing. But c'est la vie de Wi-Fi. Here comes Gorski down the left side. He cuts the middle. He's got room. Shoots upstairs. Off his glove, and it rolls into the back of the cage to make it 3-0.
Beautiful.
Good pressure there by Gorski. Charges right down the gut and finds the back of the cage. Gorski.
Well, Team Johnson clearly has to be frustrated here. First period, 3-0.
Well, now we got Johnson up the middle and Johnson on the left wing. Banks turns it over. Surprise, Johnson's there to pick it up. Prang strips it from him. He cuts back the other way. Good pass over to Sprague. He's got Smith cutting in the middle. Smartly chips it in deep, and now Smith with a head of steam tries to beat number 9 to it. They're supported by Sprague, and now gets it behind the net where Smith is going to be able to get it. He looks back to the point, creating some space, gets it to Gorski. Good no pickup there by Sprague. Now Smith has it, brings it back to Banks. Banks looks, shoots it towards the net. Tipped! Oh, what a goal!
What a goal!
Great shot, great tip. Banks was actually looking D to D. He saw the D coverage, good play by the winger on the Chaska team. Floated it to the net, and cutting through the middle was Sprague, who was able to tip that 5-hole to make it 4-0.
He did a Henry Sigstead special.
That was beautiful. Banks shot it, tipped by Sprague. Kelly rings it in deep. I don't know if they moved to running time. I think they probably do at 6 goals, but we were a long way from that still. Dorsey tries to get it out in front, stripped by 29. Chaska tries to get it out, unable to do so. Hughes holds the line, good job. 16 tries it again. This time they get it up to number 21, Nelson. Nelson floats it to the middle, but over the stick at 29. That one popped up high, and Dorsey there sees it skips over his stick, and Bancroft gets run into. He loses his footing, but Dorsey picks it up on the near side boards. Rogers goes D to D. Now they're pressuring the other defenseman. Good job by Kelly. Forces a turnover. He's got Dorsey and Bancroft. They bang for it in front, and it scoots behind Bancroft. And here comes, oh, that should be a slash. And it's going to be Bancroft going to go to the box for 90 seconds. But Chaska still having the puck. Now Bancroft collects it. A little more leg, a little less stick there. Chris, what do you think?
Well, I can't fault him for being aggressive, because that's what's got us here so far. 4-0 Hornets.
You got to go down, though. You got to get underneath that stick, not on top. Uh-oh. Never good when
his
your dad is
in
working
the
the box. Scott Bancroft is going to get a talking to, I think. Lundqvist floats it over to Sigstead. Sigstead chips it up the wall. Olsen putting pressure. He takes the tumble, but he gets the puck out to neutral ice, and now he's back on his feet. All those Supermen you work on when you're 8 finally pay off. Olsen again. Good job there by Sigstead, forcing Chaska to shoot the length of the ice. And that is going to go for icing. I love the Hudson House. Looked like I'm skating very hard.
Yes.
It was a very NHL-like move.
Diddly-doo in his step there.
Whoa, baby. You okay? Apparently the stairs are just as slippery as the ice as Teska takes a tumble. Olsen on the draw. Brings it back the second time to House. House winds fired. Good low shot. Kicked out by the blade, I believe, of the skate. Nice save there. Might have been going wide, but good shot, good save. Chaska, that is their breakout. They do go across ice, and that's gonna do it for the end of the first. 4-0 for the good guys. And we are gonna see some ice clearing, but not after this period. After the next period, every 2 periods. We are game 1 today, so after period 2, we will see a clean sheet of ice. Chris, any thoughts?
Not game related, but this is the second game in a row where we have refs with beards. I don't know what the deal is.
Here we are, back to the start of the second. Chaska wins the draw. Number 19, Lind, gets it over to 21. I think we're going to see a full dosage of 21 here the rest of the way out. Now a shot from far. That goes tipped just wide. They try and bank it off Zach's leg. Second time, that goes into the mid, I believe, and out. They roll it in front. Nobody home. Comes back to the point. Shot. Knuckle puck. Banged away by 21. It's on the side of the net. Puck is still free. Good job by the Edina players to tie up the skates, or the sticks of Chaska, and Edina able to clear the zone. 20 seconds left to go here in the penalty. Kelly, good job forechecking. He ends up with the puck too. Good work. He bounced it back to Dorsey. Dorsey leaves it to Prang. Prangs rolls it on net. And now they've got to go 200 feet to get a shot on tap. But Dorsey breaks up the clearing attempt, and now we have a down low 2-on-1. Good pass to Kelly. Picks it up on his back end, goes in the corner. Edina back to full strength, and their defensive pass goes all the way back to Zach. He should have probably come out to play that, as it won't be icing as we pass. Hughes takes the knee in the corner, and then he gets it over to Prang. Prang to Kelly. Kelly steps inside, creating space. Look at Stefan Sandberg's sexy tape job. He got a fancy S on there, I think. Kelly floats at the length of the ice. That should not be icing. And it's not icing. Dies just in the nick of time. That comes back, and Olsen keeps it in. Good pass by Sandberg to Sigstad. Oh, good puck movement. Olsen takes a seat in the corner, and his counterpart, number 16, chips it up the middle. Chaska comes back with a head of steam. Good back check there by Sigstad. Now 22 shoots. Good leg saves there by Zach. Puck still free. Rolled in front. No shot though. Chaska bails, and here comes Olsen. They get it up to Sandberg. Sandberg goes wide. He's going to try and beat his defender. Now he puts on the brakes. He looks, turns, cuts the middle. Still on it. Now it comes back to the blue line, and it rolls out to Mizzle. Mizzle chips it over to Sandberg, who tried to go to the middle to Sigstad. Chaska shoots at the length of the ice, and Mizzle's going to be pressured here by 16. Here goes Mizzle. Here goes 16. Good job by Mizzle to get over to House. House loses it. We've got a turnover. Zach comes out to play it. Good pass up to the blue line. Puts it right on the tape of Sandberg. And now Chaska goes D to D. They look up ice. Good step up there by Sigstad, who gets underneath the player. But here is a Johnson. Johnson gets taken down. Debatable call. And that is going to cost Olsen, who I think had good body position, but it is a penalty, and then they'll cost him 90 seconds. All right. Chaska had quite a bit of pressure, Chris, on the last power play. What do we got to change up?
Well, I think it's really about that aggressive back check that we're going to need to see. Get to the puck first.
Smith dancing his way through the corner. Now he floats it up, tries to lead Gorski. Chaska, though, quickly back the other way, goes off a skate, and good job by House to get out of the zone. Good pressure there by Gorski, and now Smith collects it and rolls it deep into the zone. Gorski, his motor is running at full tilt today. He gets there first. Knocked off his stick, but in the corner, and they've killed the first 30 seconds of this penalty. Good job by Smith to break up that breakout pass, and Gorski able to collect it. He cuts back to the boards, goes high off the back of the ref. Oh, poor referee. Good job by House, breaking up the play in the middle. And now Johnson shoots, kicked aside there by Lundqvist. I don't know if that hit him in the leg or the hand. Rolls out, good job by Lundqvist to stay with it. Puck still free, shot knocked down, and now Smith on it, and he floats it to the blue line and out. 30 seconds left to go. Good line there by Gorski as he goes for a change. No Edina player chooses to get on the ice. Apparently they're so confident in their play they only need 3 skaters. Oh, House loses it. Now he gets it up to Smith. Comes to the blue line, not out. Smith bangs away at it, and now he floats it out to neutral ice. 15 seconds left to go for Olsen. 21, winds, fires, stick to side, rebound, kicked out by Zach. Shot off the body of Lundqvist, who's taking a beating on this shift. And now Chaska shoots it in and over into the, I don't know what you'd call that, out of bounds. Over the glass, into no man's land, and Edina back to full strength.
Dodged a couple of bullets there.
You know, good smart shot there by 21, put off the far pads, left the far side open, but the guy thankfully shot back across the crease, and Zach able to kick out his right leg and knock it away. Rylan Miller here with multicolored shoes, checking out his buddies. Dorsey skates it in. And here goes Chaska. They wind up behind their net. Look to cut up the middle. Good job there by Kelly to break that one up. He shifted left, he shifted right. Kelly held his ground and forced the guy to lose his puck. Lund chips it up the middle. Good step up there by Banks. And good support there by Bancroft. The puck stays in the zone. Dorsey tried to tap it behind his back. Unable to do so the first time, but good support there by Bancroft. And now Dorsey tried to roll it in front, nobody home. 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. 4-0 for the boys in white. Chaska tries to go behind their net. Stripped there of the puck by Dorsey. Bancroft brings it back to the point for Banks. Banks chips it back to Bancroft. Bancroft steps away, leaves it for, rebound available! What a save! Unbelievable! Great save there by the Chaska goalie. Not once, but twice did he extend that right leg and nullify his scoring chances. First by Dorsey and then by Kelly. Woo! I thought that was in the back of the net for sure.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. That's going to be the key. Just keep the boot down on these boys.
Puck scoots over, honors his stick, and we're going to have a bit of a foot race. Puck rolls towards the crease. Hughes gets there first, and he's able to successfully bring it back to neutral ice. That's offside, as Chaska ringed it in back quick. Good contingent of Edina players, but a dozen of them so, cheering on their buddies. Sigstad out there with Olsen and Sandberg. Sigstad wins the draw. Not something we see every day. Edina's not that great on faceoffs. Anders taking his time, floats it into the zone after he crossed the red line. Good pressure there again by Edina. Their forecheck has been on fire tonight. Puck squeaks out. There's 4 guys behind the net, but nobody sees the puck. And here comes Chaska down the left-hand side. You got 22 cutting the far post. Shot, gloved comfortably, and held on by Zach to get a whistle with 8:58 left to go here in the second. For those of you in need of Girl Scout cookies, you better get here quick because it looks like they're selling out fast. Tessa is on the prowl. Chaska drives it to the crease. Nobody seems to want the puck. It's stuck on the side of the net. They jam away. Zach's going to have to hold the post, and thankfully a whistle goes. That was like a slow developing crease jam. But the puck's in the crease, so that's all that matters. What do you go, Zach?
Yeah, the Hornets have had a little trouble with the crease management, as I'll call it. We've had a couple sneak through in the last few games, but no damage done there.
Gorski on the draw. Chaska wins it to the open wing. Comes back to the point. Shot from far. Tipped. Kicked out by Zach. Chaska turns, fires, brings it back in front. Lundqvist delivers it right back into the corner. House puts it behind his back. There's a 360 in the opposite direction and now gets it to Sprague. Sprague tried to get it back to House. Chaska in the way. Johnson keeps it in at the point. They roll into the high crease. And now Smith does well to get underneath another Johnson and floats it back to the blue line. Kept in there for a moment, and Gorski skates away. He leads it over to Sprague. Sprague looking for House. Nice pass just outside the reach. Good puck movement there by Sprague. House stays in deep in the corner, and now Chaska comes back the other way. Good back check there by Smith. Turns an odd man rush into Edina's favor. Great back checking from all involved. Now Edina goes the length of the ice. I think that's going to go for icing, and it does. Smith all over the ice tonight.
He just skates on rails. It's fun to watch as he just wheels and deals.
Not as much pressure from Edina in this period. They get the puck in the corner. Prang picks it up. He looked to be running into his own man in Kelly, so he stopped, went back the other way. Now it's turned over. Number 9 stepped down for Chaska. Edina happy to get it out into neutral ice. Pass slowly broken up there by Kelly. Prang gets almost run into, but again, not really. They held up instead of plastering him into the boards, which we appreciate. Bancroft knocks it the length of the ice, and number 9 goes back to collect it. He's pressured there, though, by Bancroft, who strips him of the puck. Bancroft puts his shoulder down. Now 9 goes back to get it. Good job in support there by Dorsey. Good paddle there by Johnson, the goalie. They battle for it in the corner, and now Dorsey comes away with it. 3 of them, 1 Dorsey of us, and Dorsey almost came away with it. Here comes Chaska. Is that 21?
Yes,
it
that's
is.
21.
Comes down the right side. He pushed into the corner, though, nicely, and his pass in front found nobody but their right defenseman. Back into the corner. Pranger loses it to 21. Back towards 17, no one home, and Banks has got it. He comes back the other way. Prang's going to have to get there quick. Good angle, and he cuts off 17 and gets over to Kelly. Kelly bobbles it for a moment. Now he floats it up the middle, out of the reach of everyone, but he does alleviate the pressure, and the icing is waved off. Goalie is handling in the corner, almost trips his guy. Good pressure there by Dorsey, almost creates a turnover. Hard pass to the point. Banks winds, fires. Goldie is still setting. And now that puck is in the corner as it was knocked down by 29. Stefan tipped that pass as it was going behind the net. Good step up there and a nice stick by Sandberg. Edina all over the play now on the forecheck. Chaska forced to retreat yet again with 6 minutes to go here. That puck looked like it was going to be icing, and it is. It hit a stick of the purple players, but they were on this side of the red line, and so that will go for icing with 5:54 left to go.
Tremendous forecheck by the Hornets. Bancroft all over on that shift. Tremendous effort.
Sigstad, 50-50 draw, goes to Chaska. Good move, cutting out of the corner and beating Stefan up the middle. Then he beats Sigstad, and now he's going to try Olsen. They cut hard down the left side. Hughes tries to keep him there. Short side shot, stopped by Zach. They go to the other side. Puck is in front. Nobody knew where it was. Thankfully, the puck was not directed towards the net. Good stick there by Olsen. 16 in blue versus 16 in white, and now 16 in white hands off to 21 in white. Sigstad gets it up the sideboards over to Olsen. Olsen's looking for Steffi up the middle. Steffi's got to turn on the Jets, though. He puts it behind the net, takes the tumble, and Steffi goes to find it behind the net. Chaska gets there first, but Sigstad tries to pick it up in the corner. Good weight on his stick there, not letting Chaska come out of the corner with the puck. Force him to go back behind his net. Steffi going to look to cut this off. That pass goes up the middle and off the back of the skate of Roberts. And Hughes has it in neutral ice and wings it in. No icing called. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in an elongated second period. Knocked down by no high stick. Good job by Mizzle over to Sprague, who dumps it in deep. I think we've got them tired. Good job by Gorski. Forces the defenseman to come up the side wall, where first Sprague and then Lundqvist keep it in. But now Chaska's got a bit of a break. Good play by Smith to pick up the open guy. Zach makes a good low leg save. And Smith, great back check, made sure that there was nobody able to pick up that rebound. Now wraparound opportunity, knocked down by Zach. Good stand-up save, and here comes Smith. Smith, the player of the game in my book so far, playing a great two-way hockey game. Chaska goes to the far side. Now they chip it back behind the net to themselves in number 9. He's got room, and he brings it back. House winds, fires off somebody somehow, and Smith catches it. He rolls it in front to Dorsey. Dorsey winds, fires. Oh, and like the shortstop that he is, the goalie picks it up on a hop. What a weird broken play, but good save there by Johnson.
Relentless forecheck by the Hornets. Just keeping it in the zone.
Yep.
Chaska Chan's certainly starting to feel some desperation hockey coming on, and they're trying to force it. And we're just pinching on them and keeping it in.
Dorsey on the draw. Tied up on the left wing is Kelly. Both Dorsey and Prang over to help. Nice cut over by Bancroft. Giving, if nothing else, Prang a second to come back. And look at Prang get underneath the winger. Unbelievable.
It's all about leverage.
It's all about leverage. Bancroft now on that side. Great shift by Bancroft away from the puck, and that helps the puck come out to neutral ice. Kelly surveys the defenseman. Oh, and now Kelly's going to get called. That's too bad. That was a great, great forecheck. That's all right. That's all right.
Key now is not to leave a crack in the door. You cannot give
Brian's
up a
so
goal.
upset with that call, he crushed the can. out of sheer frustration. Dorsey on the draw, out there with Hughes, Mizzled on D, Bancroft as the other forward. 21 brings it to this side where 17 collects it. They try and go to the high slot, but the defenseman had jumped in too deep and it scoots all the way by him down the ice. Mizzled follows, skates it towards the zone and wisely dumps it in deep. That puck goes behind the net, D to D, and 16 cuts back the other way. That goes cross ice to 21, who loses the handle, and he's forced to regroup. First 30 seconds gone in this power play. That puck goes cross ice over to the stick of 29. I believe that is Montague. It was just a fun name to say. And now it comes back to Hughes. Oh, Edina unable to clear though. 17 steps up, shot, glove by Zach. Held on, no whistle. Kelly got a penalty in their zone. 39 seconds left to go, and number 8's penalty. 2:20 left to go here in the second period. Sixstat on the draw. Once again goes to the open side. 46 brings back Howitzer from the point. Blocker to side by Zach like, no big deal. Back to 9. Good pass to the sideboards, but it bounces off the stick at 46. Uh-oh. Pass up to the blue line and out. Chaska, number 89, Eddie, gets it into the Edina zone, and Lundqvist goes cross ice and out. 15 seconds left to go, and the man advances for Chaska. Lundqvist, not in any hurry, goes back. Now he's pressured. He gets it over to Steffi. Steffi leaves it for Lundqvist. Comes back to the blue line and out, and that should do it for the penalty. Sigstad now leads a 1-on-2. He holds on to the puck as he cuts to the corner. Now it's a 1-on-5. Sigstad gets run into, no call. Good step up there by Olsen to keep the puck in the zone. Sigstad makes sure all his parts are still attached, and now he's back on the puck. He looks behind him, pressured there by big number 9. He shakes him off like a ragamuffin. Also a word not heard this side of the millennia. That shot is chipped just wide. Scoots by Steffi, and Lundqvist holds the line. Nice job. Sandberg holds the boards, gets it back into the zone. Dernière minute de jeu dans la deuxième période. Last minute play here in the second period as Chaska dumps it in deep. House goes back to get it. He's got lots of boys in white on this side. He floats it over the head of all of them. But Olsen is relentless, and he's going to pressure number 19 to go get it and not allow for icing. They go up the far boards, and here goes Chaska. Cross ice pass, tipped down by House. Nice play, and then knocked away by Gorski. Gorski brings it up to the blue line and out. 30 seconds left to go. Good pass there by House. Spotted Smith and put it on his blade. Smith rolls it in front just outside the reach of Sprague. Good job taking him into the boards without hitting him into the boards. They hold it there. We got 17 on the clock. Comes out to Sprague, who's looking back to the point. Housitzer! Oh, it's Banks. Banksitzer shoots it just wide. 4-3, and this should do it for the period as Banks wisely holds on. Edina not as forceful in that period, but maintains a 4-goal advantage as we go to the last 15. Chris?
The witching hour is upon, Chaska.
Oh, we have an ice clearing.
Oh, I feel like we're watching Junior Gold here.
We have an ice clearing. They are going to resurface the ice. So, do we want to pause the recording, or what are we going to do? Can we pause and upload? No. Okay. We are not going to pause and upload, so if you're watching this later, please fast forward the next 12 minutes. We're going to do some profiles. We'll see you in a bit.
What is your favorite movie?
Mighty Ducks 2.
My favorite movie is Happy Gilmore.
Home Alone.
My favorite movie is probably The Mighty Ducks.
Favorite movie's got to be a pretty good tie between Miracle and The Sandlot.
My favorite movie is Stand By Me.
My favorite movie is probably Top Gun.
Top Gun Maverick.
Probably Rat Race.
My favorite movie is probably Miracle on Ice.
I'd probably have to say Happy Gilmore.
Favorite movie has got to be Anchorman.
My favorite movie would probably have to be Happy Gilmore.
Probably Top Gun Maverick.
My favorite movie is Happy Gilmore.
If we're talking hockey movie, Miracle, but overall, I'd say Catch Me If You Can.
My favorite movie is Caddyshack.
I'm a big comedy guy, so I mean, there's a ton to choose from, but I would say that something like Step Brothers has stood the test of time.
I like the movie Murder Mystery. It's just funny, I guess.
Probably Top Gun Maverick.
Sandlot.
Sandlot, good one. What is your favorite fast food restaurant?
McDonald's.
Probably Chick-fil-A.
In-N-Out.
My favorite fast food restaurant is Chick-fil-A.
Favorite fast food restaurant's probably Chipotle.
In Minnesota here, it's probably Raising Cane's, but if I travel to the south, it's probably going to be Zaxby's. Pretty much the same one, but it's got a little more zest to it.
Probably Chick-fil-A.
McDonald's.
I'd say Snuffy's is up there for sure.
My favorite fast food restaurant is gotta be In-N-Out Burger.
McDonald's.
Raising Cane's.
Probably Chick-fil-A or In-N-Out.
My favorite fast food restaurant would probably be Chick-fil-A. My favorite fast food restaurant is probably Chick-fil-A.
Chipotle.
Chick-fil-A, just cause everything there is good and they have good sauce, so yeah. My favorite fast food restaurant, Shake Shack.
Chick-fil-A.
Definitely Chick-fil-A or Cane's.
I love Culver's, Wisconsin boy. So
There you go. Butter burgers.
cheese curds.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go on vacation?
I would go to California, I guess.
I'd probably go to Florida because it's warm there and you can swim.
Probably Hawaii.
Sweden, back to my family. Universal Florida.
Oh, that's Iceland 100%. I went there once and I'm dying to go again.
I would probably go to Marco Island, Florida. If I could go anywhere, I'd probably go to Hawaii.
Copper Mountain, Colorado.
Greece.
Probably somewhere in Europe. Like Italy.
Maybe like Costa Rica.
I'd probably go to Hawaii.
The Bahamas. Definitely Hawaii. It's beautiful there.
So I kind of, whenever me and my wife go on vacation, I like kind of more the tropical. So I think Bora Bora would be like a dream spot. But if I'm like heading out with a bunch of my buddies and a bunch of the boys, I think a big like group golf trip to like Scotland would be a ton of fun.
Australia.
Ooh, probably a Europe trip. I went to Europe this last summer and it was a lot of fun, so I'd love to go back.
Probably Hawaii.
Probably Woodward Copper Mountain.
Hawaii or Italy, because they're just both cool places. Yeah.
Besides hockey, what other sports do you like to play?
Skiing and baseball. I like to play baseball and golf sometimes.
I like to ski, lacrosse, and I play some football and basketball here and there.
Golf. Play a lot of golf.
I'm a big skier. Played baseball for a couple years. I also played soccer, so yeah.
I really like to play golf.
I like to play football and baseball.
I like to play soccer.
I play golf, and I also play baseball.
Love to golf whenever I can in Minnesota during the 4 months you're able to. But other than that, I love playing softball too. On a softball team in the summers.
I like to play golf.
Baseball, golf, and bandy.
I play golf, and I like to play it.
I ski a little bit. I play baseball and I golf.
I play golf.
I currently got into tennis and pickleball this last summer, but overall I like golf. So.
I like to play football and soccer.
So big golfer. Yeah, we're all pretty big golfers.
Soccer and football.
I play baseball and I ski.
I play baseball, golf, and football, and I'm sort of getting into skiing, so yeah.
I think I pulled a muscle on that.
And we're back to start the third. Edina once again skating from left to right on this brand new sheet of ice, one that takes Connor Banks' feet out from under him. That pass goes off the stick of Wyatt Smith. Let's see if the break treated him well or he's going to have tired legs. Here comes Connor Banks. He skates out through 2 forecheckers. Number 21 might see the entire period. Good job by Connor following his pass, or the puck, and he gets it down low to Gorski. Gorski looks to the point, gets it over to Banks, to Prang. Prang shot tipped. Bounced over Kelly's stick, now over to Smith, who's upstairs, and the goalie tries to duck out of the way, but it goes over the net. Pranger looks D to D, then finds Smith. Smith tried to float it up the middle, goes off his shin pad, and Smith picks up his own rebound. Now he floats it in, goes for a change, good move. Dorsey and Kelly already out. That puck flips up into the corner. 17's going to have some space in front of him. He goes cross ice over to guess who? 21. Nelson comes down the left-hand side. Good pressure there by Bancroft. Forces a roll to the high slot. Nobody home there but Hughes, who gets it over to Bancroft. He bobbles it for a moment, leaves it for Hughes. Hughes gets taken out by Nelson, and that's going to take him off the ice whether he likes it or not for 90 seconds.
That's big guy, little guy syndrome right there.
He gave him that extra lean. Now Bancroft has it. Zach is at the bench. Edina with the extra man on the ice. Bancroft floats it to the net. Puck is still free. Loose in the crease. Shot! Scores! Is Sigstad! Well, that'll keep Nelson on the ice for the continuation of play, but it is going to put Edina up 5-0 here with 13-17 to go. Good pressure by Edina, and Zach gets the benefit of being at the bench to be part of the handshake line.
So was Sigstad the 6th man on? I think he was.
I like where you're going with it.
Heads up play.
Le 6 homme, the 6th man, Le Sigstad. Lundqvist has the puck. He looks, floats it up to the blue line. Dasherboard number 2 skips out, and Ryder sees the puck come flying his way.
Did Ryder make a save on that?
Popgren is coming our way. Wowza. The Girl Scouts are in full force. Tessa did a wonderful job of selling 40 boxes of cookies. So if you're in the business, this is the business to be in. Puck goes around the boards. Chaska gives chase, but House gets there first. Chips it up the wall, and 89 fell on it. Number 12 comes out, but Chaska picks it up. They roll in front. Good stick there by Sandberg. Now House leads the rush. He tries to float it up to Sigstad and does. Sigstad has Olsen with him. Sigstad once fired. Bar down to make it 6-0.
What a shot! Multiple clanks of the iron as it goes bar down.
I believe that's going to move us to moving time here is what's going to actually happen. I think we moved to moving time at 6. But
Sigstad, man of the third period.
Man, oh man. All right. Chaska wins the draw. Edina came out strong after this break. Good stick there by Banks on a good back check by Gorski. And here goes Sprague. Good lead pass over to Smith. Smith curls, fakes curls. Now he curls. Now he fakes curls. Now he gets run into, and he's on his knees. Good job by House to keep it in the zone. Chaska finally able to get it back, but Sprague is back. He creates a seam for himself and rolls it deep into the zone. Gorski puts pressure on 9, who's going to be forced to throw it up the wall. They chip it up the middle. Good job, though, by Lundqvist to give up the line as Chaska had floated a man high. Now they cut into the middle. Oh, that is a soft call, my friends.
Yeah, that was soft.
But we're going to go to the box for hooking. We are in running time. Did Zach get into the play? Yes, you can say Zach is at about 20 shots. Next game. Zach will watch next game. The other goalie will play next game. I was playing it after. Here comes Banks. He goes behind the net. Stops. Chips it up the wall over to Dorsey. Rogers there first. Chaska's had some good success on the power play to get control. They're doing that again. That shot goes off the side of the cage. Back into the corner. Good job by Banks to get underneath the stick. Back to the point for guess who? 21 Nelson. Dorsey, a little afraid of him, decides just to hit the deck. Prang stops and goes back but runs into 29. Somehow Pranger still has the puck. Now he goes D to D. Nice pass over to Banks. Banks floats it off the wall. Kept in though by Rogers. That comes up the near side. Good hustle there by Banks. It's tied up in his skates. He doesn't know it. And he is just pushed up against the wall. We got 40 seconds left. Now Banks eliminates them, and they're going to call our guy? I think they call them both. Let it go, Connor! In running time, we'll take all the whistles we can get. That's a good call. They called holding on roughing, offsetting penalties. The boys will be out of the box. First whistle after 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Hughes gets run into, gets it back to the point, no farther. Shot from far, stick to side, and then rebound cleared by Mizzle. Nice save there by Zach. Good play by Mizzle to get that out of harm's way. Puck comes back to the point and out. Whoa! Ref almost took a spill as a couple players go sliding into his legs, but still had the wits about him to call the offside. I believe our first penalty is over.
Yep, Smith is out of the box.
All right. So we will not see the penalties on the board because they both have the same penalties. So they don't put them on the board. But it is 5-on-5, and there is 9 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this running time third period. They'll play 5-on-5. When they get offsetting penalties, so they both get penalties at the same time, we got a 5-on-5. And the boys just sit in the box until the next whistle. Good play by Sigstad to strip number 9 of the puck. Sigstad looking for the natural Hattie. That puck passed towards the goalie, who goes to defenseman mode and pushes it into the corner. Number 46 curls back, looks up the middle, good pass. And Chaska leads the rush. Number 89, and Eddie shoots near side, blocker down by Zach. Puck goes off the back of the cage. Sigstad, good communication there with Olsen. Oh, tried to bank it off the wall to him and put it into the skates. Puck comes out in front. Oh, behind the Chaska player. Steffi brings it to the blue line. No farther. Now shot opportunity. Upstairs, tipped. I believe they hit Zach in the head with a stick. He stopped the stick and the puck. Puck comes out the blue line, and now we got 2-on-1. Good job by Olsen to find Sandberg. Sandberg winds, fires. Oh! Off the outside of the cage as he looks to the heavens. Gorski winds, fires, tips it in front, and this time Sandberg makes up for it. Beautiful. As he chips it over
Redemption
the goalie.
for Sandberg. Well done.
I think Zach's going to be happy. 8 minutes left to go here. Edina not letting up in the least. Johnson up the middle. Johnson on the left wing. Johnson in nets for Chaska. Got a 50% Johnson factor on the ice at the moment. Here comes number 9. He's got a big shot upstairs. Bodied down there by Zach. Nice save. He shoots over the head. Sister calling for him to rise to his feet. Zach says nay. They battle for it at the blue line. Chaska recovers and regroups. Big number 9. Looks up ice. Good play there by Gorski. And he floats it on a goalie who's out at the hash marks. I think he's trying to get some offensive pressure himself. Good play there by Sprague to break that clearing attempt up. And now Smith, whose engine is relentless. He tries to bang it in. Nobody home for Edina on the rebound as the goalie stopped the 5-0 shot. That winger ran into House. House put him on his backside. Good play to hold his space. Smith tries to lead it to House, but held on to it. Now pass to Gorski, who winds, fires into the belly, and Smith clears out. When the difference is more than 6 goals, so Face off deep in the Chaska zone. Puck comes back to Prang, who chips it in down low. Dorsey gets stripped. And now Chaska comes out, but Banks rolls over calmly and picks it up. He overskates the puck, and now Chaska's going to have a chance, but the puck's in the corner. Prang holds up number 21 in front, who's positioned well, and Bancroft supports. They charge to the net. Oh, and they squeak it around the outstretched leg of Zach. Again, a broken play leads to a scoring chance, and that will blow the shutout with just under 6 to go. Good patience there by Chaska. Number 21 planted in front, and the second player to follow just kept waiting and waiting and waiting outside the leg reach of Zach. Puck comes back over to Banks. Shot in over the head of the ref. 5.5 left to go. Kelly should be first on it. He looks, holds the corner. Nice job. He looked back at the point, which actually brought 2 defenders back, but as he tried to go back to Banks, he missed him, and he goes down into our zone. Banks, a little more sure-handed this time. Bancroft kind of like olays his forechecker and then gets the puck. Good step up there by Prang. Now he leads the rush. He stepped out wide. He looks to go behind the net. He's got Bancroft in front. He's got Banks at the point. Waiting. Leaves the puck for Banks. I think that came out of the zone. Banks it back in, and I guess it never made it into the zone. Dorsey chips it to the blue line, not in, and Banks, with a Jim Furyk windup, lays it into the far corner. 4:44 left to go. Edina well in control of this. Icing is waved off, and Hughes goes to get it, although he will not be pressured. Now he's got a little purple pressure that comes out to the blue line and out. Good job by Bancroft to keep number 9 outside the zone, and the puck rolls the length of the ice into the Chaska zone. Tick, tick, tick goes the clock as we enter 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Eddie goes cross ice, nobody home for Chaska. Mizzle chips it up the wall to Sandberg, the most recent of the Edina goal scorers. 2 Chaska players collide and sticks go flying. That probably should have been offside, but it's all good. They jostle for it in neutral ice. Hughes goes back to collect it, goes off the wall to Sigstad. Sigstad tried to lead it for Olsen. Olsen tried to avoid number 9. 4 puts on the brakes. He collides with Olsen. Olsen introduces himself to the Chaska coach, and Hughes puts it deep in the zone.
Is this a do or die game for Chaska?
Okay, it is.
So the stakes are the same for both teams.
The stakes are the same for both teams. So Chaska will need to come up with 7 goals here in the next 3.5 minutes should they want their playoff season to continue.
That's a tall order.
Is it a huge man order?
It's a huge man order. Number 21 is going to have to turn it on.
Cuts through the middle, creates some space, and unintentionally leaves it for Olsen. Rebound available, and Sigstad puts it off the leg of the goalie. Once again, 2 Chaska players have collided, and they go down. Chaska goes cross ice over to Hughes. Hughes to Sandberg. Sandberg, nice play over to Olsen. Olsen should get over the red line and dump it. Over the red line and dump it. Goes behind the net. And Gorski is there first. He's just going to hold on to it. Not looking to move the puck. Trying to eat some clock. Comes back to House. House, good low shot. Or rising shot, excuse me, but good quick shot is what I meant to say. Great shot by House. Comes back to the point over to Lundqvist. Lundqvist winds fired. Tip! Oh, just wide. Defensive pairing have had a couple great scoring chances today. Sprague brings it over to Lundqvist. Lundqvist turns, leaks it to Smith. Smith leaks it to Lundqvist. That rolls to the goalie who pushes it aside. And Sprague is there to keep it in. Good pressure by Edina. It's pretty hard to score 7 goals if you're in your zone the whole time. That breakout pass nullified by Lundqvist. And we're inside 2 minutes. Comes back to Lundqvist, who turns, fires, low shot, kicked aside there by the goalie. And it's rolled out into the Edina zone. I don't think this is going to go for icing. Oh, they're calling that. Okay, they called it icing.
And the clock continues to roll.
They shot from before the red line all the way down to behind the red line, and nobody else touched it, which means they blow the whistle and they bring the puck all the way down to this side. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Bancroft brings it to Banks. Banks to Prang. Prang passes, waits. We have a penalty.
That was on Kelly.
Kelly has a holding penalty, which in some ways is just going to run out a lot of time, but okay.
He's not going to be able to play, and there's less than 90 seconds left of the game.
He will not be back on the ice unless Chaska scores.
That's not going to happen.
Well, then he's not going to get to play again. 1 minute left, face off to Zach's left. That's one way to get the puck back into our zone, Chris.
There you go.
Dorsey on the draw. That's why the puck comes into our zone. It's a penalty on us. Puck knocked in deep. Prang clears it to the blue line. He almost shuttled that out. And we're inside 45 seconds. Number 21, Nelson, loses it to Banks, but gets it back to Montague. The Capulets are in question. I have not seen them yet hit the ice, but Montague comes in and puts it behind the net. Banks first on it. Chips it up the wall. Number 9 swings and misses. And the puck comes back to neutral ice. Good stick there by Dorsey. Here comes number 9, scoots down the left-hand side. Banks tries to keep him there. Dorsey ensures the puck goes back to the corner, and we're inside 10 seconds. Turning is Montague, leaves it for big number 9 who shoots.
Oh!
Zach went to steer it aside with his stick. Thank goodness his pads were there. Oh! And this time he stops the last second shot. And that's going to send Edina into the double elimination game against the Edina foes. Next game is tomorrow, Tuesday evening. I don't have a game time, although I should, but we'll post it for all to see. And Edina versus Edina.
It's like the 100-Year War this season with the other Edina team, the 4th matchup with them. Good job by Edina today. B1 white team came out strong. You can go down if you want to go give them high fives. You can stand right here. They're gonna. T, you can stand right here and cheer them. Stand on top of the glass. All right, we'll see you Tuesday. Tuesday it is. See you all right?